Hi everybody, welcome. Thank you for returning, and if you're new, thank you for joining us. Okay guys, today we are back with Harry and Meghan, and I have a few opinions and some gossip on different issues. First, we saw Meghan at the launch of hair care products by colorist Katie Lee and Micah Harris. Meghan arrived at the event with hairstylist Serge Normand and makeup artist Daniel Martin, also known as the crying makeup artist, remember? Meghan told in Style magazine, and I quote, "Katie has a mastery of hair health, and her highbrow hippie collection is a perfect reflection of that. I'm so proud to invest in her as a friend and as a female founder." Well, let me for once keep my opinion to myself, okay? Anyway, as the night progressed, Meghan took to the dance floor with Serge and Daniel. No Harry in sight. Pity, Serge and Daniel are both gay. So I guess Harry is still safe. Maybe Harry also wishes they weren't. Well, bad luck, old Harry. Better luck next time. Harry had an even more exciting outing though. Yep, old Harry made a supposed unannounced appearance at the Grey Cup in Toronto ahead of the clash between the Toronto Argonauts and the Winnipeg Blue Bombers, allegedly to promote the coming Winter Invictus. They also, as always, called this a surprise appearance. Well, seeing that he took a seat in the broadcasting booth, that alone should tell you that it was no surprise. It was set up and planned. I looked at a clip of this so-called interview, talk, whatever, and what I took from it is this: Harry is not unhappy. He loves the limelight and attention. Harry is not afraid of the cameras, and Harry has now fully turned celebrity. And lastly, Harry is not very bright, with a mental age of about 13, 14. Honestly, listening to him, there's barely a hint of British in him left, although he did not say as much. I could somehow hear him in my head, and I was really waiting for him to start talking like this. "Oh, wow, it's like, let's go, like, it's great to be here, like, I can't wait for the game to start, like, let's go, guys." It appears that in his head he has become this major superstar who even interrupted his own speech to wave at his fans. Guys, no bloody wonder his head is growing through his hair. I see mainstream media saying Meghan did not join him in Toronto because she is far, far too busy working on relaunching her lifestyle blog and marketplace and finishing off her Netflix show on cooking and friendship. No, honestly, couldn't they think of a better lie? I mean, one, there are professional people editing her cookery show, and as it was supposed to air in September, October, I think they've likely edited it already. The reason why it was postponed is not because it was not ready, but because of the branding and legal issues surrounding the name American Riviera Orchard. As far as her ARO website goes, they cannot proceed unless or until the trademarking, branding and legal issues have been dealt with. So Meghan Markle is not doing any of those things right now. She stayed at home because she finally knows that people are fed up with her, particularly surrounding the Invictus Games. I think her marching and clothing and behavior, and of course her demands and attention seeking has gotten to the organizers, participants and attendees of Invictus, and Harry had likely been warned. It is said that about 2,000 veterans have left the Invictus Foundation because they felt that it no longer concentrated on creating awareness about disabled veterans, but instead became somewhat of the Meghan Markle show. So either Meghan was warned by her PR that she was doing more damage than good, particularly to her own image, or Harry was warned that it was all becoming a bit too much. So I'm not sold on the idea that Meghan was too busy. I'm more inclined to believe that one way or another she was not exactly welcome. Of course, after all these weeks, the rumor that Harry and Meghan are not just splitting up professionally, but also personally and privately is still persisting, to the point where I am now even starting to believe it, or at least feel that there is something to the rumor. Remember, I said I think it's all just a PR exercise, that I'm not sure about it, that I needed some more information and maybe some reliable information and proof before I would start believing this whole split coming divorce kind of thing. Well, I was indeed told some gossip, namely that Harry has reached out to some ex-girlfriends, that he has been flirting heavily on some of these solo trips, and that there had already been some serious fighting about him insisting on taking Beth Hurley along on his solo trips. A friend of Harry's told a contact of mine that Harry's attitude towards Meghan has indeed changed completely. Allegedly, for legal reasons, when she is not around, Harry is apparently very dismissive of Meghan, and when she is around, he is rather cold towards her. It appeared to this friend as if the roles have slightly been reversed and that Harry is no longer the doe-eyed puppy around Meghan that he used to be. The friend of a friend also promised my contact that he honestly has not heard a word about a divorce yet, but he said that it would not surprise him if it is announced in a couple of months' time. He says there's definitely some strain and distance between the couple, and he has a feeling that it's not about something which could easily be resolved. So because I know who this friend of a friend is, I am more or less 99.9% inclined, shall I say, to believe him. And therefore I also believe that the so-called solo events also has something to do with the relationship. Because Meghan is not really the type to care what others want or like or do not want or do not like. If she wanted to go or Harry wanted her there, she would have been. Anyway, guys, Dragon Man only has 2 more subjects to write, and then I will soon return to my usual time schedule and energy levels. I'm working hard on some research so I can bring you the promised royal stories. And for now, I am off to tackle one of the 101 other things I have to do today. So until we meet again on the next one, please take good care of yourselves. Love ya. Bye.